if you would assess these two sides, what would be your opinion? How would you, how would you appraise the effort of the government to achieve unity or to strengthen the unity of Nigeria, vis-a-vis the way Nigerians are perceiving it, and rather asking to break up? What is your own position on these two subjects?
All right. First of all, I want to tell you that there is no part of Nigeria now that is shouting that they want to break away. There is no part of Nigeria.
A lot of people are
wondering. Why am I saying?
Okay, great.
No, why am I saying this? Yes. Why am I saying this? Yorubas have their leadership. They have their religious leaders. They have their traditional leaders. They have their socio-cultural leaders. They have their political leaders. There is no sect of leadership from this cadre that has made a meeting and reached a resolution that they want to break from Nigeria. Now, the Igbos have their socio-cultural leadership, or Haneze. They have their traditional leadership, the Igwes. They have their political leadership, the governors, senators, etc. They have their religious leaders, the bishops, the reverend fathers, the all or whatever. Now, none of them has sat down to say they want to leave Nigeria. Same thing with South, same thing with North, same thing everywhere. That a group of people are exercising their freedom of speech and they are making utterances or comments does not mean and can never mean that the people from that side are talking about secession. And let me tell you the difference. In 1967, before Biafra was declared, the then governor, Governor Dumegwu Ojukwu, he was the governor of the Eastern region. That is political leadership. He had his council of traditional leaders. That's traditional leadership. Same thing with social cultural leadership. He assembled them before reasonably all of them came together to declare secession. So please, you have to understand the difference between that people are exercising their fundamental right to freedom of expression. And then you're saying that, how can I come and say the Yorubas want to leave Nigeria? Which set of their leadership has said so? Or you want to tell me now that the people that are expressing their right to freedom of expression, that they are now superior to the Oni of Ife? Or they will not say something, and they will not say they have talked to.
Let me quickly just bring something in there.
So I don't agree.
Yes, do you know that a leadership can be illegitimate sometimes when they do not have support of the mass of their people?
Now, let us not go into that. Okay. Because you if we go into that, you will say that lawyers, you will soon begin to abuse lawyers.
Okay, let me put it. Let me take another one. Let me rephrase it.
You may say that
by citing an instance.
Good.
Let me cite an
you
instance.
You may say that the leadership is unpopular, but you cannot say that a leadership is illegitimate. Illegitimacy has to do with legality or illegality. So once leadership,
and you know that legality in Nigeria in most cases is purchased. But let me even leave that.
Yeah,
let me come
whatever
to,
it is.
Did you see the situation today in Imo State where the people you may be stylishly dismissing as not being the authority or constituted declared a sit at home, and then the whole town, the whole city was just like ghost town. The president came to town and the people rather respected the declaration of the people you want to dismiss as not constituted authority. How would you appraise that? Like, people did not come out.
Now, I don't know whether you saw, I don't know whether you saw the same thing I saw, because I saw a very warm welcome to the president. I saw a very warm welcome to the president.
But you saw the city. Yes, but you saw the city generally.
No, you know, I
Overview
think
of
you're,
the entire city.
Shegu, I think you're making a mistake here.
Okay.
Good. When a president is passing even in Abuja, all the roads he's going to pass are declared empty and blocked. All the roads he's going to pass.
But you remember that this particular one has antecedents.
No,
in the sense that every time you declare the seat at home, it is not because president is coming to town, and people obey it voluntarily.
Now, Shegu, when you ask question, you allow me to answer.
Okay.
Or I will listen. So that you
yes, but I want you to answer the right question.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Now, let me tell you something. If the president is coming to a state, you can only come to that place by invitation. Now, let me tell you what you don't understand. When we are doing our convention in Abuja, we want to do our convention. On that day, all the buildings around, all the offices around, if the president is going to come, they are told not to come to work. They block the whole city from certain road. And then when you have the invitation, you will go to another place and join a bus that will take you to the venue. These are security measures. And these are when things have not gone down security-wise like this. So what you are seeing, that the president is going there, they are all security measures. All the people, don't you know the risk involved? The president is going to travel from the airport down to the venue, and it's going to go round to commission projects. So all those roads will be blocked, and people will be told to stay at home when you are not invited, because you don't know who is going to be a security risk. I am telling you the truth. I'm not trying to defend anything. And you know, he's going to the east. I don't want to say much, but you understand what I'm saying. But what I'm telling you is pure security procedure. So all the people you're seeing there are invited. No, the whole city should be locked down. Whether it is Lagos, whether it's in Abuja. I've told you, when we are doing a program in Abuja, you lock the whole of, if you are doing it in Ego Square, from Asokoro, you lock down from Asokoro. You lock down from Constitution Avenue. You lock all those places down. And when you have your tag, you're invited. You will go to bus to drive you to Ego Square. This is security, pure security issues. And you will meet very trained military officers that don't know you. They will be imported from maybe Meduguri or from Cross River. They don't know you. They don't want to know who you are. If you're not wearing the tag, you won't cross that place, wherever you are. So these are all security measures. Whoever is telling you that is because somebody says it at home, this and that, in this visit, is not telling you the truth. All the people that we are invited, they were all there. It was a very colorful event. Maybe you will still see more of it with time.
Okay, great. Before we go for now, I'd like to ask you your own take as to the value-added tax controversy, where states are saying that they want to take the lion's share of they want their money to stay with them, but the federal government is saying, no, at least. And you saw what the Gombe State governor is saying, that please, Lagos and Rivers, be your brother's keeper. Don't let all the money stay with you. What's your own take regarding this value-added tax controversy?
Shegu, the law is the law, is that the states should collect the VAT. That is the position of the law. A court of competent jurisdiction declared that law until it is set aside on appeal. That is the position of the law. And the basis of the declaration is that whatever is not in the exclusive list means the list which only the federal government has power to legislate, and is not in the concurrent list. Concurrent list is the list which the state shares with the federal government in legislation. So whatever is not in these two lists becomes a residual issue which only the states have power to legislate. So that's the position of the law. As long as in the Constitution, if the FIRS does not have the power in the Constitution, if it does not fall in the exclusive list, it does not fall in the concurrent list, it falls in the residual list. So that's just what the court says. And if the court says it, that's the position of the law until the appellate court says otherwise. It's as simple as that.
Let's round off on this particular one. 2023. Some are saying they should zone.
Yes.
Some are saying they should zone to the south. Others are saying it doesn't matter. The Constitution does. Which one would you support? Would you say, well, they should zone to the south, or they should still leave it wherever people support? And I even heard some already
talks about killing your premier. Add on top of that the North's general hate of the East, and you can start to get the picture of the sort of tribal tension Nigeria was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, I mean, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over this very world, the largest mass movement on the face of the planet. We are going to let the world understand that the zoo has truly come to an end. I am the director of radio, Biafra and Biafra Television, and by the very special grace of the Most High Elohim, a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. I welcome each and every one of you, but we must pray before, because what we have for you is immense this evening.